Hello everyone, welcome to Just Begin, where we talk about starting a business or if we should start a business, especially while working a full-time job. And today I want to talk about how can a single parent transition from being an employee to a business owner. And this topic is very near and dear to me because I'm a single parent and I transitioned from being an employee to a business owner. And I want to help you do it too, okay? Let's all reach for our goals. We're in this together. And yeah, that's the topic, so let's just jump right into it, all right? The first thing you want to do is to create a plan, okay? So you want to decide if you want to start a business and have the business on the side, or if you want to start a business and be a entrepreneur and completely quit your job, okay? That is something that you need to decide on, but I do know that that is a personal decision. There is no right or wrong way of doing it, okay? And also, when do you want to quit your job? And this is important because we need to put a timeline on it because we want to actually follow through with it. When we make goals and we don't put a timeline on it, that just makes it easier to not go through with it, it just makes it easier to not go through with it, and you may just not reach the goal that you're trying to attain. So we're not going to do that, okay? We're going to reach our goals and we're going to set limits, okay? So we do want to decide on a time when we want to quit our job, and when we set that date, when we set that time frame, we want to stick to it, okay? And this is my opinion on the matter. If you are going to set the time frame above 12 months, I wouldn't recommend it. But of course, you know your personal situation better than I do. The reason why I recommend making the time frame when you're going to quit your job 12 months or less is because when you set that type of goal and you make it like 24 months or 18 months, sometimes somewhere along the way, people just don't. They're very excited to quit their job and start a business in the beginning, but when they set the goal to quit their job so far out, they end up not doing it, okay? So I would recommend that you set the limit to quit your job within the next 12 months, okay? And I know if the thought of it is hard to some people, but you can do it, okay? And also, this video is geared towards single parents. And what do single parents have? They have children, okay? And a lot of times they are the sole breadwinners for their children, okay? So I know it's a scary thought to think about quitting your job, but that's kind of the process if you want to be a full-time entrepreneur, okay? So you just go ahead and make your plan and stick to it. Another thing that you want to do is you want to cut your expenses, but you want to continue to work your job. Let me explain that. So let's say that you plan on quitting your job 6 months from now, okay? But during this time when you're working and you're saving money to start your business and the startup costs and the paperwork and things of that nature, let's say you are getting anxious and you are wanting to just quit. I would advise against that. It's best to actually stick to the plan. You don't want to allow maybe a personality conflict or not being able to get a day off or not being able to get a raise. You don't want that to take you off of the course of your plan. You want to stick to the plan so you can be successful in transitioning from being an employee to a business owner, okay? And it's also important to cut your expenses, okay? And let me explain that part of it. When you are working, okay, and you're saving money and you're planning to transition from being an employee to a business owner, you want to save money and put money aside, okay, for the startup costs. Now, if you are not cutting your expenses, that makes it a little bit harder to do, okay? Because you still have your children to take care of, you still have your monthly bills, You still have obligations, financial obligations that you have to take care of. So the best way to combat that isn't to make money available to save so that you can quit your job, is to cut back on your expenses. So of course, this would be a time when you're not worrying too much about expensive hairdos or really fancy clothes or going on vacation and taking trips. You may kind of want to scale back on all of that so that you can successfully save money to start your business, okay? And another thing is decide what business you want to start. And I know I kind of waited till we got kind of to number 4 before I mentioned it, but this is the reason why. Usually when people think about starting a business and they're working, just that whole idea is overwhelming, okay? And I don't want you to get overwhelmed and feel like you can't do it at any point of this. This is why I'm saying just get your plan together, and then you can focus on the business that you want to start. Because remember, you still have a job, so there is no rush. You have time to be strategic and to plan it in a way that's comfortable for you and so that you don't feel pressure, okay? And also, even though you are still an employee, it's important at this time to start joining groups for entrepreneurs. Entrepreneur networking groups. That is very, very, very important, okay? Because you want to surround yourself with people that think like entrepreneurs, okay? You want to start thinking like an entrepreneur. Believe it or not, there's a big mindset shift that happens when you go from being an employee to being a business owner, okay? And you are going to mentally have to go through that mindset shift. And this would be a good time for me to mention that I am a mindset coach, okay? I am a life coach, but I'm specifically a mindset coach and a business coach. And I can help you transition from being an employee to a business owner. I recently joined Instagram. You can reach me at Sharon_JustBeginCoaching. Okay, you can send me a message, okay, a direct message, and I'll respond. I'd be happy to hear from you, and I would be happy to work with you. But we may not be a good fit. If you just want to reach out and we can talk about some of the things that I've covered in this video so that you can come up with your own plan, that's fine too. I'd love to hear from you, okay? But you definitely want to belong to groups of other entrepreneur networking groups, okay? And you want to be exposed to that type of thinking. You want to see some of the things that they discuss, some of the benefits of being a business owner, even though you know, financial freedom, time freedom, but you also want to know some of the challenges as well, because these are some of the things that you may face, but you're still going to have to push through to be successful, okay? So you want to do those things. I do have a business group on Facebook. It is called Just Boss Up. It is for business owners and for future business owners. And we just talk about things that business owners talk about. And I would love to talk to you. I would love to see you in the group, okay? I am active in the group, and I'd love to see you there. All right? So if any of this is overwhelming to you, if you sat through the video and you like the video, but you're thinking to yourself, what she's saying is right, but I just can't quit my job. Like, there's nothing else I could do. If you're thinking like that, I think it's very important for you to get a mindset coach. Now, keep in mind, I may not be the coach for you, and that is fine, but you should get a mindset coach that can help you create a plan, exit from your job, and kind of shift the way that you're looking at your situation. You always want to know that you can do whatever you put your mind to. You always want to know that you are powerful and that you can reach your goals. You never want to feel like you are you have to work for a job and you have no other options. That's not a good way to view things. And yes, it would be good for you to hire a mindset coach, because if you feel like you're stuck at your job, it's simply not true. It just may be the way that you're looking at things, okay? And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you like my content, please subscribe to my channel, and have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching.